test it out. But I think a good dry shampoo I use at the moment is the Chloran, because it's not like Batiste. It doesn't make your hair feel sticky. It just absorbs the oil. Yes, my Zara top. Yes, it is my Zara top. Thank you. Well spotted. Well spotted. So, pulling here, curling, twisting, curling, twisting. So I'm getting a bit of curl in that. Now I want to get a bit more curl at the top. So I'm going to curl it. Oh, ladies, it's nice for you to join me. Look, I've got some dark colour on my forehead. This is, though, I think, a slightly boring video, but we all need to have new hair blanks. Okay, I'll tell you what I use, darling, Amanda. I use this, SP, look at the beginning of the video. It's a bit of a hair protector, but it's more of a hair lift. And then I think the volume cream for sculpting does help a bit. So, let's get rid of that noise for a second. So to kind of keep on with the curl happening, I then get my little, have I got any more here? I had some, where did I put them? They're in my hair, here. And I just go like that, and that's how I put it in the curl. So, you're probably thinking I'm going to be another 40 minutes, and I probably will be, because it's very random, my hair. So let me just get some more down here. But I will wash it twice a week. I do not go to a gym where I sweat, but if I'm going for a really if I'm doing a little bit of cardio at my Pilates studio, doesn't sound pathetic, I will actually pin my hair up, not tightly. There was a very nice woman in the Sunday Times this week, and she did that sort of ballerina bun. I think if you put your hair very tight together, you can get a sweatier head than if you just loosely put it together and let it breathe. So I do that. So we're going to get some curl, pulling it down, pulling it through, keeping the brush down, keeping the blow dryer down. I'm going to go this week. Okay, I want to ask you what you prefer. And Other Stories or Zara or COS. I'm going to go and do a live. But COS, I have to tell you about COS. I got a letter from the PR at COS saying, oh, we do love that you feature our products, but do you mind that you don't go in our store? And then I went to the store in the Kings Road this weekend, and the manager said, I got in such trouble because you filmed in the store, and please don't get me into trouble. And I felt so bad for him. But I thought, what am I going to do? I can't keep buying COS clothes. It becomes so expensive. So I've got to find a solution which allows me to show things from COS without going in the store and without spending so much money. I don't quite know how I'm going to do that yet. But I can't not use them because I like them. And in fact, this weekend I found the best orange shirt, which I'm going to show you later, ladies. And also, shall I just tell you what I'm going to be doing this week? I'm going to do some... I'm going to definitely do some capsule wardrobe this week. And I'm thinking to myself, can I just ask you what you'd like? Because when you think of the word capsule wardrobe, do you think of things that would encapsulate the entire wardrobe? Or do you think of what are the essentials, Trinny, that you think we shouldn't live without? All right, because I'd really like to know what kind of capsule wardrobe you would like me to do, because I'm kind of getting it around my head at the moment. So for me, I'm thinking, what's a perfect pair of black trousers? What kinds should you have? The best white shirt. If you had 2 coats, what would they be? That's what I'm thinking. But if you want it to be something different, I don't know what it would be. Tell me what you'd like it to be. Okay, so I'm going to do this last piece here, and then to be really frank, I'm going to come back to this and show you the end result, because it's really boring for you to keep watching me mundanely do my hair. I know, but you know what? They're just funny about it. Amanda Eliash, what are you doing up? I thought you were in America. Basic clothes. Basic clothes essentials. Capsules with a few good pieces. Glenda, what are you saying? Good afternoon from Indonesia. Fabulous. Michelle. I like the cans we can't live without. Okay, things you can't live without. That's a good way of putting it. So maybe I will... more plus size ranges. Ladies, I would love to do more plus size ranges. I do them on this morning. And for me, when I'm shopping for myself, I go into stores for me. So, you know, I'm just thinking how I could do that for you. Okay, capsule wardrobe. I'm in Austria. Oh, you're in Austria, Amanda. Oh, of course, you're at a health clinic. I have this friend, Amanda Elias, and she watches this show sometimes. She's always off on a bloody health clinic. She's very, very healthy. Oh, God, it's a lot. Oh, yes, I want to ask you something else. How would you feel about my teaming up with other people? This is such a kind of Instagrammy, Facebooky live, but there's a very nice lady who's a chef. So she said, should we do one together? And we could just talk about different things. So I'm just thinking, could we do that? Could we have one where somebody's showing me how to cook sweet things, because I love sugar. I've got such a problem with sugar. And I show them how to put on makeup. Would that be interesting for you? I mean, it depends who the person is and if they're a good cook. But let's say, the thing I think I would like to learn right now is, what can I eat that fulfills my sweet tooth, but is not too much sugar? Because I don't worry so much about my weight, but I really worry about how much sugar I'm eating actually for my skin. So if those things do you think would be interesting, that I go off with somebody who teaches me how to lift my bottom with some exercises? I don't know if those things are interesting for you. Please let me know, ladies, because I'm just thinking this week, today actually, I'm brainstorming what are the things that women might like. So capsule wardrobe, I'm going to do travel stuff soon. I'm going to do a lot more on the trends. I'm building them up on the board again. I'm now going to turn off because I'm going to finish it off and then I'll show you the end result in about 15 minutes. But otherwise it becomes too boring. See you in a minute. Hi ladies, I'm back. I'm back. I've done the last bit of my hair and I'm just going to do my last little twist. So I'm taking the hair back, twisting it like that, getting one of my clips, which I buy these in Boots, putting it through. Okay, and whilst then I'll spend a couple of minutes with that just sort of drying off. Well, not drying off, it's all quite dry now, but I just want to get the coolness through it. I could do some rather mad head turnings, but the point is not to let my hair out when there's still warmth in it. And then I want to do some makeup, and I'm in Lila's room, so I've just found Lila's makeup bag, which is not my makeup rejects, but it's what she managed to steal from me. So I'm going to see what's in it. Let's just see what she steals from me. Rimmel Wake Me Up Vitamin C. That's actually a really nice foundation, but it's a little bit dark for me. That's why perhaps I gave it to her. But let's just see what it's like, because I do remember reviewing this once. So Lila's slightly darker than me, so it's probably too pale for her. This is not bad as a foundation. The only problem is it smells. It smells like those sort of, oh, it doesn't smell brilliant. That's the one thing about buying a really inexpensive foundation, is the smell is not going to rock your boat. It's like, why am I obsessed today of saying things like it's a car freshener, but it is. It's slightly dark for me, but I'm going to put anything on because I've got to go straight to a meeting now whilst this is drying off. So I've used that Rimmel. Then what else has she got in her little bag of tricks? She's got a Bobbi Brown. Oh, I love this. God, that was stolen from me. Really stolen. Bobbi Brown paint pot. So I'm going to put that there. Oh, and then I'm done. So nice this. I think I used it last week. Calypso Coral. And then I'll put a little bit on my cheeks there. Lila. Naughty girl, but yet quite good. I'm going to put a tiny bit of mascara on. Oh, I don't know. No, that's not mascara. I'm not going to put that. What's that? What is that she's got? Oh, I don't know what that is. It's really... You know when teenagers, they get into a makeup bag and it's just dreadful? Oh, a little bit of nude onto her there. I might have too much makeup on now. What I'm looking for is a mascara, but that's not a mascara. What's that? Oh, that's a mascara. So we'll just do a bit of that. I'm going to do a little bit. My lashes are slightly wearing off, so I'm doing a bit of... Oh, that's quite nice. God, Lila, that's a Burberry mascara! Okay. My daughter's been in my cupboard. How many of you have daughters like that? All right, so let's just take the hair out. I'm going to show you. This is mainly about hair, but I have got to run from here to a meeting. So, I take out at the back. I've got everything dry. You've seen the products I've used. My hair normally, if I did not do this, would be a frizzball of hell. It really would. Because I don't have that wonderful hair that you can leave alone. I need to do things with it, I need to blow dry it carefully. And if I'm in the sun and I don't do my hair, it would just become frizzier and frizzier and frizzier. So this is my only solution for London. And it will last 4 or 5 days. I've even had it last a week. So it's worth doing my Monday morning effort. It's taken me probably 40 minutes. Well, 35 minutes actually, because I spent a bit of time getting ready for you guys. So 40 minutes. So then there you have it, like that. And then I just mess it up a bit. There, messing it up. And I've got that texture there, you all like. Sometimes I have a friend in. I don't have a friend today, you know, an extra piece. But I don't need it today. I might need it in a few days if I'm doing telly. I wear it sometimes on the side for a change of pace. Think about changing, ladies, your hairline, because we all get used to a parting. So that could be the parting I'm really used to. And when my hair's a little bit dirty, what I do tend to do is change the parting from there to slightly more on the side and bring it forward. And then I get a different bit of colour from the hairdresser that they put in. So lots of little tips and techniques. I hope it's helped you. I hope that it gives you some inspiration. Sorry it took so long. Sorry I had to do it in 2 parts, but it would be really, really, really boring if I'd had to do it all by itself. And just to let you know what I'm wearing today, I've got on my Zara, oh God, I'm breaking everything. I've got on my Zara top with those nice little bits. I've got the COS trousers, which I love, and I've got on my June shoes. So ladies, I'll see you soon, and I'm going to do next a video from Zara secretly, and I'm going to do a capsule wardrobe. That's coming up this week. All right, have a good week, ladies.